Hey friends, Scott Smith with Smith Team at Keller Williams. I wanted to share with you some insights on what you can expect from a home inspection. As our real estate market is beginning to evolve, we are seeing more and more opportunities for buyers to actually do a full-blown home inspection. It's usually about $500 to $600. It takes about 2 to 3 hours from a licensed professional home inspector to walk through the property, check all the systems inside and out, top to bottom. And I want to share with you some insights on what you can expect with that. So, the main four components of a home inspection, you're going to learn about the structure, the systems, the safety, and then also the maintenance of that property that you're looking to buy. And with a good home inspector, it's not someone that just has a clipboard and a flashlight walking around because they've got some construction background. The home inspectors that are professionals and licensed, they actually have great experience. They've been through older homes, they've been through newer homes. Have a checklist of where they want to start and the systems that they're checking out with that. So, having a great home inspector that has experience is critical if you're investing the money to get this done. So, I'm going to break this into two parts. The first part I'm going to talk about is really kind of the outside of the property, what's going to be covered with that. The second part is really more the systems of the property. So, part one, I want to share with you where an inspector will start. They'll usually go from the outside in and then top to bottom. And on the outside, they're really looking at the basics, the foundation of the property. If it's a block or a poured concrete foundation, they're looking at the structural integrity of that concrete to look for any outside clues, if there's any settling cracks, if there's any drainage issues. Those are the important things because that might open up some more questions as they get inside the property. In Minnesota, we've got a lot of finished basements, and looking at the basement with behind the walls, it's really tough to see if there's any cracks with that. But there are some clues. If you see things on the outside, any cracks in the foundation, settling, and those are the things that the home inspectors will make note of. And then as they work their way inside the home, they'll be able to check that out a little bit closer. The second thing I want to share with you about the outside in is the foundation, and then we're working our way up to the framing. And if you're looking at an older home, there's a good chance that that property's been remodeled over the years. We see a lot of times where they've done some DIY work on it, and maybe they decided to remove a wall, or they've got a detached garage back from the 40s or 50s, and some of the rafter ties were compromised when they're putting in a garage door opener, if the garage was expanded, or if it was a couple guys on the weekend that just decided to build a garage. So those are the things that you look at with a home inspector. Certainly, building codes have changed over the years and evolved for better structure and safety with that. But you're also going to see some of those things that might be grandfathered in. So you want to make sure that again, we're looking at structure and safety with the framing work. And again, it goes back to what you can see on the outside might open up some more questions as you get to the inside. The last thing, if you're looking at from the outside in, is really the roof. We've had a lot of hailstorms in Minnesota, so is there any clues for hail damage? Or if the roof has been replaced, was it done correctly? We see quite often where the crew came in and maybe they shingled over where there was a vent or a bathroom exhaust vent, unfortunately, and the roof looks great on the outside, but that bathroom exhaust vent is venting right into the attic and causing some moisture issues in the attic. So a good home inspector will get up on the roof depending on the time of year. Hopefully, there's no snow up there or rain. We want to make sure that they're safe. They'll also check out the windows, operating the windows, making sure they were installed properly, and then also what kind of maintenance you might have to have with it. Windows are certainly very expensive, so if you're getting a home with newer windows, were they installed correctly by the contractor? And then they'll also take a look at the siding. Is there any issues with the siding? Making sure that the siding is intact. If there's any maintenance that goes along with it, if it's not a maintenance-free siding, does it need to be painted? And if there are any areas of the siding that maybe need to be replaced, if there's some soffit fascia work that needs to be done, those are just really kind of maintenance things and making sure that a small problem with maintenance doesn't turn into a big problem with having to replace a significant part of your siding. And then I'll also get inside and we'll take a look at the attic and what the insulation looks like in the attic. Is there proper ventilation? Is there any leaks inside? And what does the roof decking look like underneath underneath there. So those are really the basics when you're looking from the outside in from a home inspection. You're going to be taking, the home inspectors will be taking a look at the foundation, the framing, and then the exterior envelope with the roof, the siding, the windows, and then inside the attic. Part two, I'm going to touch on the systems, and then the safety, and then maintenance. So if you like this video, found it informative, please give us a thumbs up. And if you have any questions about what good home inspection looks like, if you have any follow-up questions, I'd be happy to answer those as well. Reach out to us online or send us a direct message or give us a call. We're happy to answer any questions you might have. Thanks. Take care.